Hey folks, Anthony Special here with Hawkeye Traders. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Want to take a look at a trade setup that I took this morning. Want to kind of recap it with you, give you my thought process on why I felt so confident in this trade. And below, I will include a video of this trade transpiring, at least the latter part of it. So 8:30 this morning, we had unemployment claims and CPI data come out. All right, this is an intraday trade setup. Light sweet crude oil futures. This is a 5-minute chart, meaning each candle represents 5 minutes of price action. Again, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, we get some strong economic numbers coming out, and you can see we get two wide bars here back to back. And this becomes instrumental in my decision-making process. Not only my decision-making process, the decision-making process of folks who were alongside me live trading. As I said to them, hey, it looks like we're going to have a hard time getting through this area. Very specifically, if we cannot close above the 8:30 candle, there's a good chance price falls back. Falls back to where? Well, $82 followed by $81.80. So those were the two downside objectives from this area, which transpired pretty nicely. So there's 82 bucks. Okay, and here is 81.80. These were the two downside targets. So from this call at the high here of this candle, this wide bar specifically, you could see you had an opportunity to take about 50 ticks worth of profit, followed by about 70 ticks worth of profit. So really nice intraday setup. You can see we sat sideways here for a little while. It was just a matter of time that the selling here stepped in, and once it did, guys, absolutely flawless. So what made me believe the market wasn't going to go any higher? Well, I witnessed something we call a volume climax, okay? So at 8:30 specifically, you can see this ultra high surge in buying volume with that red volume radar dot in it with a wide bar print. Guys, that to me is textbook potential reversal. Now, whether it's the reversal for the entire session or if it's just temporary, who cares, right? What's important is that we recognize when it happens, why it's happening, and how to capitalize on it. In this instance here, you could see we pulled right back into what? A prior wide bar that price had failed at, okay? So roughly, right at, what is that, 82.48. Previously in the morning, we failed, retested, failed, pushed slightly above it with the wide bar, extraordinarily high buying volume, zero follow through. Okay, so that's what led me to say, hey, out loud to other folks trading live money accounts, I believe that crude oil may have a hard time pushing through here. If we're unsuccessful in closing above the 8:30 candle, I believe we fall back to $82, followed by $81.80, and that's exactly what happened. And I'm not saying that just to toot my own horn. I'm simply saying that the Hawkeye volume wide bar and understanding a volume climax made it very easy for me to decipher this for my own benefit and potentially for the benefit of others. So what I'd like you to do is head below this video. I'm going to put a webinar link there where you and I will once again meet, and I want to go deeper into this concept of the relationship between volume and price action. Why? Because I genuinely believe it is the only way to have a leading indicator into the market to say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Trader, if you can put this thought process together between what the volume looks like down below and what the price action is doing above, there's a really good chance that at key areas in the market, you'll be able to identify whether the market is going to potentially reverse or potentially continue in a specific direction. If I remove all the drawings from my screen, you see very clearly there's volume and there's price action. At the end of the day, guys, that's all you need. So head below this video, click on that training webinar link. I'll see you there. Once we get through that process, I would like to get these indicators populating on your charts. They work on TradeStation, TradingView, NinjaTrader, and MetaTrader. You could trade stocks, futures, forex, cryptocurrencies, day trade, swing trade, position trade. Irrelevant. The relationship between volume and price action is consistent within everything I just mentioned. So it's super important that you take the time to attend this training webinar. And again, I look forward to seeing you there and in the next video. God bless, guys, and we will speak to you soon.